low is the price.
Located at the southern tip of Lake Tana and on the shore of the Blue Nile River, the city of Bahir Dar is one of the foremost tourist destinations in Ethiopia. Situated on high plateau at an altitude of over 1,800 meters above sea level and having a tropical climate, the city accommodates an assortment of tourist attractions in it. In Bahir Dar, days can be spent while visiting the range of natural, cultural and man-made tourist attractions, strolling through palm-lined avenues, lakeside vistas and exploring the Blue Nile, viewing spectacular sunset by the lakeside, and riding bicycles are among the scores of activities one can enjoy in Bahir Dar. The hilltop of Bezart Palace offers a panoramic view of the surrounding of the city. The islands of Lake Tana, together with the Blue Nile living majestically the lake, creates a breathtaking experience for visitors. With sand-like hippopotamus colonies can also be seen at the bottom of the lake. Even though it is not yet open to the public, the palace of Emperor Haile Selassie, which was built in the 1960s, would also be potential tourist magnetism for the city. "30 kilometers south of Bahir Dar, there is a spectacular basaltic cliff where the Nile forms an incredible falls of 45 meters high, known as the Blue Nile Falls. The astounding clamor of wave and the smoke created by this fall is really worth discovering. The Blue Nile Falls is locally called Isabar, literally meaning the smoking water. Tana, Ethiopia's largest lake, is a principal reservoir of the Nile and home to unique monasteries and spectacular birds' life. At the southern tip of the lake and the northern outskirts of the town, the Nile leaves Lake Tana and launches its long journey to the Mediterranean Sea. This spot is accessed by boats from the city. Here, one can visit Church of St. Mary, Monastery of Debra Mariam, one of the ancient monasteries at the islands of Lake Tana. One can also enjoy exploring hippos and the exact site where the famous Blue Nile River pours out of the lake.
Basically, crossing the bridge, we saw the hippos in the wild, and I've never seen a hippopotamus outside a zoo. So that was a unique experience for me.
I found one good attraction for tourists, and if you came over the bridge from the city center to here, you could see a group of hippopotamuses. But there is no chance to take a photo of them because it's prohibited to take photos on the bridge. And I think it wouldn't be so difficult to make some small terrace next to the bridge. There can be some wall protecting to photo the bridge, but enabling to take a photo of these hippos because you are very close to them and you can get beautiful photographs and people, especially from the Europe, coming here.
Of the martyrs of the Amhara people, which is located in Bahir Dar city near the outlets of the Blue Nile River, is another remarkable area to visit. The martyrs site is unique for its museum that contains the photograph of the martyrs and their history. The art gallery, the amphitheater and library collectively provide a glimpse of experience for visitors. Moreover, its proximity to the Blue Nile River, together with its attractive garden, makes the area memorable.
My name is Namay Abbe. I am education officer here in the museum. Now you are confined on the downstairs of the Amara Region People's Martyrs Monument Office. Among the service which is given by the office is tourism, and besides there is also here in the compound there is graduate ceremony, reading service, conference hall, and a lot of service is given here.
A modern new convention center which can hold 2,500 people is being built along with a 65,000 seat stadium. This may give the city another elegancy when finalized.
We visited just the typical places as all tourists here, like the islands in the Lake Tana with the monasteries and waterfalls on the Blue Nile, which is currently Brown Nile in this season, Cafe Nile. So it was very interesting because we passed this, we can say, canyon of river. We passed this old bridge, and after a small trek to the waterfall. So it was really very interesting.
We really hadn't been aware of how much history Ethiopia had, so it's been fascinating learning all the history and the fact that we've been sort of going from the capital to the next capital to the next capital.
And then we saw the monkeys, the indigenous monkeys to the area, and
we found that they like Beyonce music.
Okay.
And in the castle. Right?
well,
the
we
palace.
went to the palace, but of course you can't get in, so we drove by, we saw that.
We're going to take a boat ride on Lake Tana and go on over to a monastery, and then in the afternoon our plan is to go to the Blue Nile Falls and hike up there, see some of your wonderful birds and wildlife. That's really been fascinating to us as well. Birds we don't have in the United States.
We have been happy with every place we've been. The food's a little harder for us, but we get used to it. New Mexico has very spicy food, so it's easier for us, but we've had a great time. I haven't met anybody that hasn't had a smile on their face and been friendly, not only in the hotel area but out in the marketplace, everywhere. Everybody is
Very
always
helpful.
smiling, and everybody's always happy and happy to see us, which really makes us feel good. It's been a very, very wonderful experience. This is the safest I've felt in any country that I've been in other than the United States.
I am very surprised from the Ethiopian people, because first time I am here, that Ethiopian people are very quiet, very polite. They haven't problems, nobody is angry, everybody is smiling. It's fantastic. It's value of the people fantastic, really fantastic.
Tourism has been steadily rising with over 40% compared to last year. We have hosted over 61,000 local and foreign tourists in 2004 Ethiopian calendar and earned over 91 million birr. In 2003 Ethiopian calendar, the revenue was 74 million birr, and this shows that there is a rapid growth. Revenue is going up because there are more and gorgeous lodges, resorts and hotels, along with better infrastructures and services.
Life in Bahir Dar is another fascinating scene where one can enjoy traditional songs and dances in cultural houses.
The region is also is very rich in literature. In traditional literature, they were rich in art history, especially in music and in traditional art. At the same time, the activity of the people, especially in music and dance and what have you, in other artistic activities are, the region is very rich and is famous.
ሁሉ ይስማ በለጭ ሳር ድንግሉ ወጥ በዳሽን ተራራቁመት አበይን በላቤ ገድብ ራቴና ሳበላለሁ እውነት እውነት እላችኋለሁ በሳባውያን ምጡቅ ጥበብ በአክሱም በላሊ በላመላ የውሃ ሐውልት አቆማለሁ ሃሌሉያ
sketch of maps, where is it, some informations about monastery, about the history, and these exact informations, nature informations, but also some historical informations, construction informations, but it's missing here.
Anywhere in the Europe you come to the hotel, you got small brochures or just a folds where you have the basic information about the most interesting touristic places around, the basic history, setting, travel possibilities. And here it's still a bit, from this point of view, a bit wilderness.
When I went to go research Ethiopia, I only found really one or two books around Ethiopia and what to do, so maybe more tourist information in different languages.